Hello everyone! When you've got something really precious, unique, or even expensive, you're likely to take care of it or store it somewhere where it will be secure, right? Well, as you may know, the world is full of interesting things like this that need to be protected, and the following places definitely make sure of that. 10 of the most heavily guarded places in the world. Fort Knox. Fort Knox, located in Kentucky, is an army post that's also home to the U.S. Bullion Depository, where the U.S. keeps thousands of tons of gold and important historical documents. Not only is this place extremely guarded, but it's also protected by a 22-ton blast door and more security cameras than you could probably find online. The new camp was named after Henry Knox, the Continental Army's Chief of Artillery during the Revolutionary War and the country's first Secretary of War. Doomsday Seed Vault. It was designed as an impregnable deep freeze to protect the world's most precious seeds from any global disaster and ensure humanity's food supply forever. The vault is on the Norwegian island of Spitsbergen and contains almost 1 million packets of seeds, each a variety of an important food crop. When it was opened in 2008, the deep permafrost through which the vault was sunk was expected to provide fail-safe protection against the challenge of natural or man-made disasters. Federal Reserve Bank, New York. Roughly 25% of the entire world's gold is said to be stored here. The vault itself is 80 feet below street level and 50 feet below sea level. Also, the perimeter of the building is guarded by well-trained marksmen. The Federal Reserve Bank of New York is one of the 12 Federal Reserve Banks of the United States. It is located at 33 Liberty Street in New York City. It is responsible for the 2nd District of the Federal Reserve System, which encompasses New York State and the 12 northern counties of New Jersey, plus many, many more. Korean Demilitarized Zone. This is a strip of land dividing North and South Korea. It is one of the most heavily guarded borders in the world, stretching 160 miles in length and 2.5 miles in width. The buffer zone created by the 1953 armistice between North and South is called the DMZ, although there's a huge military presence. This border is filled with fencing, mines, and troops on both sides with itchy trigger fingers. The DMZ has more than enough troops stationed along both sides in case the other decides to attack. Kronstadt Fort Alexander I. This structure was built between 1838 and 1845 on an artificial island in the Gulf of Finland, and during the Crimean War, the fort guarded the Imperial Russian Navy base in Kronstadt against British and French fleets. The elliptical building used to house up to 1,000 soldiers over 3 floors, but was repurposed around 1900 when it became a plague research base. The perfect spot for scientists to test viruses such as cholera and the bubonic plague. It has housed soldiers, scientists, and even ravers, but Fort Alexander near St. Petersburg now technically lies abandoned. The Mormon Church's secret vaults. These secret vaults contain genealogical and historical records for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. The vault is excavated 600 feet into the north side of the Little Cottonwood Canyon located in Utah. Not only are they heavily guarded, but are also rumored to be protected by temperature control as well as motion and heat sensors. Definitely one place you would have trouble getting into, to say the least. Bank of England Gold Vault. The Bank of England is one of the most powerful institutions in the United Kingdom. It is responsible for setting interest rates, issuing banknotes, and maintaining confidence in the British currency. It is also one of the largest holders of gold in the world, which it stores in vaults spread over 2 floors. There are over 400,000 gold bars in the vaults, only a small amount of which is owned by the bank itself. The bank also stores gold for the UK government, other central banks around the world, and the London Bullion Market Association. Area 51. Probably the most well-known in this video. Area 51 is a top-secret aerospace development and testing site located in Nevada. It may not look well-guarded, but you better believe if you step foot past the warning signs, you'll have people on you in seconds. Even photography is prohibited. The area is said to be installed with hundreds of special sensors, which can detect any movements in the area. The base's current primary purpose is publicly unknown. However, based on historical evidence, it most likely supports the development and testing of experimental aircraft and weapons systems. Iron Mountain. The Iron Mountain protects the most priceless treasures in human history, like photo negatives and historic master recordings. There, 22 stories underground and safely locked into one of its 1.7 million square feet worth of vaults, are Einstein's original photo of him sticking out his tongue, and even Thomas Edison's patent for the light bulb, among many others. Although the owners of the vault are confidential, it is believed that the Smithsonian Institution and the Warner Brothers have vaults there as well. Room 48, a data center that backs up some of America's biggest companies, also lies in the Iron Mountain. Cheyenne Mountain. The Cheyenne Mountain complex was at one point the command center for the North American Aerospace Defense Command and U.S. Space Command missions. It's so well guarded that the tunnel is protected by solid granite and reinforced steel. The bunker is built to deflect a 30-megaton nuclear explosion as close as 1.2 miles. Within the mountain tunnel are sets of 25-ton blast doors and another for the Civil Engineering Department. The doors were built so they can always be opened when needed, should a nuclear blast hit the building. Some seriously heavy guarded places right there. Which do you think would be the toughest to get into? Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed the video, and have a great day.